also have the energy sword, and then your typical commando over here on the side, as we are going to get our first bit of action here as this match gets underway, as we have a battle coming out over here on the energy sword. Not really won by anybody just yet, but it looks like Swell is going to at least allow his teammate to pick that up, as we are starting to work towards our first flagpole here for Loud Whine. But that player in Swell is going to get found. OS is going to get burned out, and it is just trades back and forth right now to open up this game.
Yes, sir. We see Tover here on Loud Whine. He's still got possession of that sword. He's got to be so careful. He's going to pick up 2 here. Open up for some time and space for the rest of his Loud Whine teammates to get in position for a flagpole. Just about the only power weapon left. We saw OS get burned. Not entirely sure where Skewer is on the map, but right now that energy sword early and often is making its impact felt. Although
Yeah, but one player
get a flagpole in there on the pulling Loud Whine's flag.
Yeah, one player from Inept able to pull that flag and does have the skewer in hand, not able to hit that shot. Little bit of a tough challenge. Tover able to come up with the big kill for his team. Loud Whine able to return that flag, or at least it looks so he does. And it looks like we are going to get our first flag capture here from Provson. And he does get the kill, or he does not get the kill. He does get traded out, but he does get that capture in. As we see Sneak Will here just kind of battling in his defense. And I mean, Tover going absolutely huge for his team, not dying yet and on a 7 kill streak. This man seems almost unkillable. Make that 8.
Absolutely bonkers. 8 kills, 1 assist, and now 4 go down on the side of Inept here. Loud Whine definitely looking to pull a second flag. I mean, their start off the map getting that sword definitely gave Tover and the rest of Loud Whine some huge starting momentum. We saw when Inept pulled that flag, they weren't quite able to put the skewer to that same level of productivity, and Loud Whine have been the benefactor again, now picking up an OS.
Yeah, I mean, not the best position if you are Inept, but also not the worst position. There is still 9 minutes and 40 seconds to work with, but it does look like Swell is going to get the second capture for his team here, unless player, I believe that is Tucktooth, is able to say something about it. He does have the player down the 1 shot, pulls the flag. That is a great play, because now Loud Whine have to return their flag before getting that pull, and all they have to do is challenge this, but Inept not able to do so. Loud Whine able to get that second capture, take a 2-0 lead here with 9 minutes remaining.
Yeah, that Inept player Tucktooth trying to buy time for the rest of his Inept teammates to maybe put a stop to that capture by Loud Whine, but Loud Whine was able to stay the course, defend their base, 4-man strong, and come out ahead 2-0, looking really dominant. Tover 11-1 right now.
But like we were talking about earlier, there is a lot of quick routes on this, so it's not going to be surprising to see, you know, a 2-0 lead get cut very quickly, as we saw Inept scoring 2 flags in the matter of 2 minutes. And I mean, if you're Loud Whine scoring 2 flags in 2-minute time span, but Inept, you have to sit there and say, if they can do it, we can do it as well. We just got to get the kills starting to go in our way.
Yeah, precisely. It's not exactly like some of these other CTF maps like Bazaar, where you need that second round of slays. If you're Inept, you can really pull that flag and really run it across that mid bridge. You really just need that first round of slays to get all the way to a point. Even though we see, I mean, we see Loud Whine taking that scenic route, as they do again, taking it across the skewer side of the field. They have that lead, and they're not willing to risk that more dangerous, quicker path across that mid bridge. They have that lead, and they're gonna look to play it safe.
Yeah, and Dinnerman there in the time period of that flag capture was able to kill the player from Loud Whine who had taken OS. And as we can see here, Tover, the man is 16-2-1. This guy is just absolutely crushing it right now. I mean, he is looking to return his flag as quickly as possible. They are able to do so, and able to kill the man with the energy sword. I mean, Loud Whine, you are in complete control of this game, but we saw it in the first map of the last series, how quickly the series can turn around, and how Capture the Flag and Slayer are 2 different modes. If you are an Inept, you are running out of time, You only have 7 minutes left. You are down 3-0, and Swell is back in your base and picks up a kill onto Jiggle Bells. And it looks like these 3 players for Loud Whine are going to quickly rotate this to the outer position and look for this 4th flag capture.
Yes, sir. You see Loud Whine doing such an effective job moving in and out of the base as a team here. Tucktooth and another Inept player on this mid-ramp area trying to put a stop to it. Trying to put some sort of defensive rally together here, but 3 go down for the side of Inept, and it looks like that's another cap for Loud Whine. 4-0, just 1 capture remaining. If you're Inept here, you're a little bit do or die time. It's just 6 minutes remaining left on this first map, CTF on Catalyst.
Yeah, not only that, but Loud Whine only needing 1 more flag capture in order to secure this map for themselves. As we did see Dinnermint sliding into the DMs, and by DMs I mean Loud Whine's back spawn, picked up a double kill. Swell is going to pick up 2 in the opposite spawn, and they elect to rotate this quickly through that mid map up top, and it looks like Swell is trying to make a big play for his team, isn't able to find that 3rd kill, but his friend Profusion is able to do so, and Tover is able to pick up another one. The man is 21-4-1. We might have to make sure it's not formal playing right now.
Yeah, Tover, a walking menace, finally goes down, his 2nd death in the entire game here. And I mean, if you're Inept, if you see Tover on the side of the field, you've got to be so incredibly careful, because I mean the odds simply are that he may very well wipe your team, as Loud Whine are able to wipe the board with Inept here. Combination in the game right now, so recharge without a doubt for me.
That is one bold statement, my man. We had a lot of live fires here on the commentating table, and I think that's the first time I haven't heard live fires. So excited to hear as we get this map kicked underway, as we just have a couple opening shots in a battle for the active camo. Not sure if we have a player who has it in hand or has it on, and as I say that, who other than Tover to pick up 2 kills in the meantime, as Inept just kind of stuck in this back hallway position, as nades upon nades are just coming through. And I mean, Loud Whine go up 5-0 very early here, and Swell with the shock rifle in hand, and this is just not looking good if you're Inept right now.
Yeah, I mean that shock rifle one well-placed shot puts you in that respawn screen, so you've got to be really careful with these peaks if you're Inept here. Swell is already up 3 kills, and Inept yet to register a kill on the board themselves.
Yeah, Inept are struggling thus far, but as I say that, they do get the first one on the board from Fazgano, and it looks like they are going to get a pinch here onto this Loud Whine player. Great kill out of Jiggle Bells. I love the name, ma'am or sir. That is a very funny name. As we see Tover with the energy sword in hand, sitting with a record of 4-0-1, as we have a battle here in this charge position, as we are looking at Sneak Whale. And I mean, my fellow brethren of the ocean, I mean, how can I not root for this guy?
Yeah, I mean, he's holding a pretty dominant position here, although he's getting pushed off of it. We see that Inept player, he doesn't want him to get any of those valuable crosses, and he's cleared out. You've got some of his teammates spawning there, Inept trying to take this pretty valuable position for themselves.
Yeah, Inept looking to get back into this game here, as they are not able to hold that whirlpool position. That player does go down, and I mean, Loud Whine just with complete control of this map, as they are looking to push this glass position. And Fazgano is going to go down to the shock rifle, make that 2, make that 3 for the kid. 2 with the shock rifle, another one with the BR. This, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Swell with a 4th. Make it 5. This man is absolutely frying. Make sure this guy knows that McDonald's is currently hiring for $17.50, because this guy can cook up some stuff.
Yeah, without a doubt. We see that shock rifle there going to work. As soon as Inept peak, they're wondering where this guy who's on a rampage is on the field. It's already too late, and Zwells with a strong 11-0 to start this game here. Absolute domination on the side of Loud Whine.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, with Tover and Swell on the map, if I am Inept, I am just running if I see that name tag and hoping for the best. These guys are just playing out of their minds. Swell yet to go down. Tover with only 1 death and 13 kills. And I mean, Inept just not getting any map control, down 29-4 here. I mean, not worst case scenario. I've seen teams come back from large deficits, and as I say that, they get 2 down. Swell finally with a death up on the board, but as I say that, his teammate Tover looking over him at glass, able to find one, not able to find the second, but a teammate is able to go and pick up that trade. And Tover able to pick one up on the B recharge, or B. Oh my goodness, strongholds position. There is so much going on right now as Inept pick up another one there, and it's just a battle here in the mid map, and this is just absolute chaos now.
Yeah, an absolute BR bloodbath as you see in the feed. I don't know if we've seen a single thing in the feed that isn't a BR right now. Even without any power weapons on the field, we still see Loud Whine able to continue to extend this lead. No power weapons, no problem if you're Loud Whine.
Yeah, and recurring viewers of the HRL, I mean, everybody knows I am a sucker for a team player, and that right now is Provision with 7 assists. The man is the Chris Paul of his team right now, as we see him get a kill of his own. Misses the melee on the back though, but does get the one, and now we are having a battle here at the A strongholds position. Or I'm sorry, the C strongholds position. We have a 30 combined kills for Swell and Tover, as Fazgano able to pick up one, leading his team right now with 7 kills. The man is playing his best, just not enough just yet for his team to try and retake this league. Tuck to able to find that kill. Is he able to find the second? He is not. It is, of course, none other than Swell who was able to get the kill for his team. As we see a battle here, Needler from distance, not something you see every day, but I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a move. As we see this match wrap up here, make sure you're chit-chatting with us in the chat. Meet some new friends. I've met friends for life in both the HRL and the CRL. I mean, it's definitely for everybody. Make sure you check it out as we get this map 1 underway, and it looks like Inept elect to go straight for the B point rather than fight for those rockets, and they are going to be the first up on the scoreboard, but Loud Whine quickly rotate over towards that C position, and all of a sudden are in complete control of this map.
Yes, sir. You normally see teams opting to. A lot of teams really favor that AB hold, but you saw Swell off of that spawn looping around towards shotgun. He saw that entire side was vacated. He just decided to flip the entire map on its head, and now Loud Whine with a strong CB hold. Certainly a bit more unorthodox because of Inept are able to flip them. We do see that AB hold. It's a lot easier to trap teams in tram rather than in that A spawn area. But Loud Whine are certainly aren't playing like they're worried about that proposition happening here.
Yeah, as we are in the perspective of Provision here, he is just kind of sitting this alleyway, starting to work his way up towards A, and it looks like Loud Whine looking for that triple cap. But as I say that, 3 players over at B, 4 Inept, and they choose to pick up the Centennial Beam, and they have 4 players here on the driveway side with only 1 player back here at the C position. Aren't able to find Tover, and Tover's not the man you want to see over at that C position, as all 4 players go down for Inept, and Loud Whine have the triple cap in place. Inept spawn over on that favorable A side, but 2 players go down pushing towards B. They will get the A point, but 1 player in Swell sitting on this driveway is going to get taken down by Dinnerman. And it's not looking great if you're Inept, but you are starting to regain some of that map control as you do recapture B.
Yes, sir. Inept was able to get a bit of a power play there, and they're able to take B along with them. Now we see this a lot of neutral zone. You see in that kill feed a lot of BR. Provision finding that rocket, and now 4 go down for Inept. Wow. Rocket's not out for very long, but Loud Whine able to immediately put it to good use here. They're looking for a triple cap as Inept coming out of PD.
Yeah, and unfortunately for the side of Inept, they go for that triple cap, give up almost all of the map control, and give it right back to Loud Whine, who get a triple cap of their own. But as I say that, Inept able to recapture that A position with those spawns, as we do see one player rotate over towards that PD site, and nothing really coming from this A, but Loud Whine just kind of holding these guys back in the A site. But there is two players, as Faz Gano and I believe it was Dinnerman, were able to sneak through and capture that C point, and only down 60 right now and full map control as they rotate to B and are going to be able to set up on B. You know, they are looking strong compared to their previous maps.
Yeah, without a doubt. And both teams here, I mean, neither team really opting to look for any sort of stranglehold. Both teams happy to play this sort of happy-go-lucky, carefree rotation style game off the map, around the map. We saw Swell do it in the start, and now we see Inept trying to go back and both teams not afraid to go rotating around this map looking for a fight. Loud Whine coming out on top of this one though, 3 down on the side of Inept.
Like you were saying, rotations are key whenever it comes to strongholds, and even look at the slays. It is a 90-point game now, as Sneak Whale able to pick up another kill and looks to recapture this B point, which he does, but in that time, Inept able to spawn over on that A side, recapture A, but not for long, as there are already players over on the A site, but Jiggle Bells trying to help out his teammate above him, but not able to do so, is going to be taken down. Tucktooth with the big one-on-one here with Sneak Whale, not able to win. That point is going to get cleared, and it looks like another Loud Whine triple capture.
Yes, sir. We see Swell here again with these rockets. Let's see if he can see what he's going to use them for. Maybe a snipe onto A, continue that triple cap pressure. He's got one rocket left here, and Loud9 with a massive lead. Ooh, he's doesn't quite get the kill with the rocket, but his BR is able to finish that off with ease. If we see Loud Whine pushing through this A spawn, they want a triple cap here. Yet again.
And they are going to get it, but again, those spawns towards C, it is just a never-ending rotation from point to point. Tover was able to clear that before being taken down by Dinnerman. And I mean, Fazgano, definitely the standout player for Inept, sitting here with 8 eliminations. But as I say that, I believe this is Dinnerman, or no, this might be Sneak Whale, is able to pick up a kill on B. And A is going to begin to be captured here by Inept. But with that being said, 3 players here on the C point as they all look to rotate back over towards B. A not fully captured just yet, but now goes through. Tover not able to fully get the kill over at A. Big nades coming through for Inept. They are not going down without a fight. They may be down 180 points right now, but do have 2 points in their possession. But as I say that, Loud Whine get a 4 down and another triple cap. They are looking absolutely phenomenal right now.
Absolutely huge. I mean, Inept trying to up the ante in this rotation game, but every time they try it, it seems Loud Whine is willing to go up to that level and then some. As this just under 25 points remaining here, Inept finally getting 2 points. Loud Whine even 3-on-3 now. Let's see how Loud Whine are able to respond coming out of this A spawn area. You see Loud Whine players again trying to rotate to C. These two teams having no issue playing ring around the rosy here for this game.
Yeah, and it's really going to come down to who is able to get enough players down to hold a point for a significant amount of time. And it is looking like it will be Loud Whine as they are closing in on that 250 point mark, as these players are trying to flood through PD to maybe get to that B point. But it does not matter because Loud Whine are on this A point. They do capture C, 10 seconds in closing, and it is looking like a Loud Whine dominant fashion victory here with the final second ticking. But Inept able to hop onto that B point, but as we say that, Dinnerman looking to close it out, not able to do so. Loud Whine take your map 3 of strongholds on streets